Are you tired of the same old boring backyard? Well, so am I. You want to transform your backyard into something fun, vibrant, and inviting that you can enjoy all year round? Well, that's what we're going to show you. Today, I'm going to introduce you to the new Govee outdoor ground lights. So ditch those boring lights and get ready to add some magic to your life with new Govee outdoor lights. So let's get to it. So like I was saying, we're going to take a look at the Govee lights, and I'm just going to do a quick unboxing. I know there's a little bit of assembly on the light that we have to do, and then we're going to take them outside, and I'm actually just going to run them around the outside edge of my back patio. Kind of want to add some ambient lights where we can change colors. Obviously for Christmas, it's a great time to add these types of lights where you can kind of put a Christmas theme on it. But the fact that they're a year-round light, which is great because it's not just a Christmas thing. So it's not like you got to put it out and then take it back up and put it back out. I just want to leave them, and then I can adjust and change them to fit whatever my need is, as far as, you know, Halloween, Christmas, Easter, whatever the case may be. So let's get this open here real quick and just kind of see what we have in the box, and then we'll take it outside and get them installed. Now, I do notice that they send you these little spikes here. Let me take one out of the bag. That actually go into the bottom of the light. Here's the light strips kind of all bundled together, so I'll have to get all that unbundled. But as you can see, there's a slot here in the bottom, and these just kind of fit inside the slot. And then, of course, that you just stick in the ground. So it's pretty easy. And I'm actually really looking forward to getting these together. So I'm going to get some of this unwrapped, and then we'll take a little closer look at it, and then we'll take them outside. Okay, so kind of got them unwrapped here. Let's get this little plastic off here. And these are weatherproof, so you shouldn't have to do anything special to keep them functioning. But here is a little controller on-off switch. They give you a plug. It's got a decent amount of cable from the first light to the plug, so that's going to be good. I'll figure out exactly how I'm going to hook it up. I do have an extension cord, but I also have a plug that's not too far away, and then of course the lights are just stringed out. They actually have a pretty good distance between them, which I was kind of curious about, because I didn't want them too close, but that looks pretty good. So we're actually going to, I'm going to get all these little pieces clipped in here, and then we'll take them outside. One thing I did want to show you real quick as I was putting these together that I thought was pretty helpful. On the bottom of this, they have these little arrows in the bottom there, and on the back of the light, it's got like a little raised edge here and a little raised edge here. So basically, it's telling you to make sure that you situate it this way so that you can actually clip it in, and then you'll hear this little snap. And that way it's nice and secure. So that way you don't have to worry about, I tried to put it in the other way and it wouldn't stay, and I was kind of wondering, and I realized, oh yeah, I should read the instruction. Anyways. See you outside. Okay, so I have a little bit of a funny story to tell you. So, yeah, I bought these when I was at the office, and I thought in my head I was calculating the distance correctly, but I wasn't. Important note, make sure you actually measure the area that you want to put your lights in to make sure that you order the correct size. And let me show you what I mean. So, here is where my plug is, and here is where I wanted to start my lights, right at that. Yes, that bush is dead. I replanted it last year and it didn't make it, so I'll have to pull it out this next year. But at any rate, so we wanted to go from there, and I wanted to install them all the way around the outside, all the way around to over there where the edge of that bush is by the bottom of the stairs. However, that's as far as I got. Because obviously, yeah, I didn't measure in my mind correctly. But that's okay, because I have another plug over there, and I'll just buy another smaller string and run it around this way and have them meet in the middle. So not all lost. So we're going to go ahead and set these others up here. I'll get them running and then we'll go from there. And I'm going to go ahead and start putting them into the ground. So let's set this one here. We've got them all stuck in the ground and up until there. So let's go plug these up. Oh, okay. So as soon as I plug them in, the lights are flashing, and that basically tells me they are ready to be configured. All right, so we're going to install the Govee Home app. I'm going to open the app, and I'm sure I'm going to have to set my account up, but that's all right. Unleash your creativity, which is what we're trying to do. Say allow, accept. We're going to click the plus sign because we're going to add the lights. Let's see, we have outdoor lighting. Light strips, light strip, landscape lighting. I do want to get some of those path lights too. Those look pretty cool. All right, ground lights. Authorize Bluetooth. Oh, wow. While using the app, and it found my device, so it's connecting Bluetooth at the moment. Please short press on off button. Done. I'll just leave the name the same right now. I'll probably rename it later. Connected, brightness 100%. Let's see what kind of scenes we got here. We can go Aurora, desert, fire looks cool. And you can see, it's kind of hard to see in the daytime, but it's changing as I change the scene. Sunset glow. It's probably what I'll keep it on because I really want them just to kind of be evening. But they have all kinds of stuff. We got moonlight, flower field, night. Nebula. Nice, it changes pretty fast too. Right now, I think I'll just make it a solid color. Okay, so now that the installation is done for my short string of lights, as you can see, I just made them a solid color, and we'll go kind of check out some of the other app features and whatnot. All right, well, that install was actually pretty easy. Had I had doubled the length, would have had the whole patio surrounded, but that's okay. I obviously did not calculate correctly here, so I'll just order another short one and meet them in the middle, and we'll be in good shape. But you know, these are the kind of things that you know, you just kind of happen when you're dealing with this smart home technology, or really anything like that. It's always important to make sure you measure exactly what you need, so that way when you order whatever you're ordering, you're not either getting too much or too little. But that's okay. It's not a huge deal. I'll just have 2 sets of lights instead of 1 set of lights, so that'll work. But the installation was easy. The app setup was easy. Connecting the device to Bluetooth and to the Wi-Fi was super fast and easy, which is not an experience I've had with other devices. This is my first Govee device I've used, and super easy. So it's definitely going to want me to try other Govee products, but we'll see, you know, how the connectivity continues. I know some of the lights I put in this room will randomly disconnect, and I have to go back and kind of quickly re-add them. I'm not sure why that is, because actually there's a router in this room, so it's not like they have weak signal. I'm going to go into the app, and I'm going to kind of figure out scenes to set up. I'll probably change colors, maybe for Christmas, so, you know, have them rotate through some Christmas colors, but I'll get that taken care of. It was a little too cold outside to try to do that outside, so I came back in to the nice warmth of my house. I just want to say thanks for the support on the channel. I've actually had a lot of interaction and some comments on some of the other videos asking questions about the MyQ products, and I'm actually going to be posting a couple other videos about that. But I just want to say thank you very much for your support. It means a lot. For more smart Christmas light ideas, go check this video out.